You a good dog. Naughty pants. I'm gonna do my first unboxing. Are you good where you are, Ma? Okay. I'm unboxed. You can come up here and sit if you want to see. I'm gonna take the. I got this thing to give myself an ionic foot soak, and you ionic foot soaks. Takes all the toxins out in your whole body, takes them out, draws them out through your feet.
Oh, through your feet.
Yeah. They're amazing. Gonna heal the world. Couple souls at a time.
Yeah, Margie.
All right,
If anybody
here.
could do it, it will be
It
you.
got lost, a little lost, but because I know how the mail works,
Yeah.
I didn't really worry about it. And then it got delivered. Actually, I think it was yesterday,
Oh, you got it.
but it came today. So it's from Vita Brit. God bless you.
I love that little star.
You like the star? I stole Mama birthday cake. I am feeling better. So this is what it comes in the box. New technology, original. Complete 30-minute cycle.
That's pretty good. 30.
It includes 15 ginger tablets. We'll see. Okay, see now I have my friend does. She already. You don't be snooty. Good boy, Benny. You're a good dog. Your dad was inquisitive, Marge, and Artie Pants was being Virgo. Don't be Virgo, Artie Pants. Don't be so Virgo. All right. There went the. You need liners. You can use trash bags too. There's those little ginger tablets. Here's the foot bath. Oh, good boy, Benny. Get that here hydration station. Then here's the foot part. Ionic foot bath user's manual. Instructions. Instructions. I've never used instructions in my whole life. Or just try it like this. What happens if you do it this way? Comes with a little plastic spoon. How cute. Benny, what you do, boy? So, Marge, you already know your fate. Oh, did he just get up by you?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. I brought some water in. I have it on standby. I'm just going to put it in here and stand on it, I think. I probably won't do a whole cycle. Takes 30 minutes.
30?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, not for the health benefits that it provides. If this works comparable in a way that, like, I think it can benefit people,
Yeah.
I'll just bring trash liners. I don't know. These are pretty inexpensive.
Oh, they are.
They're like, I just buy a bunch of replacement ones and then, like, let people have their own. You know it? That'd work. So you don't have to cross-contaminate with other people's. I mean, people reuse their machines all the time, but it's just, I don't know. It might be a little too much. Who knows? But, okay, this goes into the power strip. Maybe. We'll Well, that's interesting. I don't understand. This adapter doesn't go to this item. Let me take it over to the light. Hi, Todd. Good boy, Buzz. How you doing, buddy? How you doing, handsome man? I said, Ma, I'm doing good, Ma. Good boy, Todd. It's like the adapter doesn't go to the item.
Oh.
And there's nothing else in the box. Well, that's that. Oh, wait. Just a second. Stand by. Here's the remote right here. Never mind. Stand by. Good girl, Lou. You're the boss, girl. Good boy. She's so rad. She's such a good girl. She's a good girl. So you put it in the middle. Go lay down. Go on, little DOGs. Go on, I'll put on the fan for the dogs. Come on, you little guys. Come on. Don't those flowers smell good, Ma?
Yeah.
I'm gonna point the fan over here and not at you.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
Because I'm gonna get hot. Hi, pretty lady. You gonna come and watch my foot to detox? Watch out, Artie Pants. Good boy. Said, Ma, you know I'm not gonna move, Ma. You know I'm gonna be right here in a mix, Ma, in a Virgo. I gotta see all of the things, Ma. Alright, let's see. Put this right here. Good dog. Oh, watch out, girl. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Pretty, pretty. There it goes. I guess that's enough. I don't know. Okay, you could already see it cycle through the little pulses. The pulsity pulse. What this does is it takes all, good girl, it takes all the toxins out of your feet. It takes all your toxins out, all the heavy metals, all that shit that they spray in the sky and stuff. I'm all about health in a holistic way, man. And this came just in time because we just had a cold, so we'll just detox all that nasty whatever we had in us. And try it on Mom too. I'll put one of these ginger tablets in it that comes with it. I got a Windows machine behind me with I don't know if that smells good. I don't think it does, but that's alright. I don't gotta agree with everything. Alright, here we go. Oh wait, let me grab a towel first so I get something to step on. I was this many years old when it finally figured out how long it took to plan ahead enough to remember a towel. I guess I should have taken before and after, huh? Here's a before. These tablets are discoloring the water itself, which when you do it by itself, it doesn't. I mean, it discolors the water out of your feet. I'm curious. Let's see. Okay, it's 5:47. We'll let it go for a while. See if it's comparable. It's quiet. I can feel it. Behind me I have a Windows machine that I have designated just for Rife Technologies. So one day when I get to a place where I can have all this counter space and I can really get into creating my tasty treats, right? People can tell me specifically what physical abnormalities their bodies are having, and I can put them into my Rife machine and create tinctures or oils or whatever, cookies with butter, whatever kind of infusions, lavender milk, however people want to take it, I can infuse with the healing frequencies of my Rife Technologies. There's all kinds of ways to make people feel better. People got to start feeling better from the inside. It's not an outside, okay, when I get all the right stuff, when I get all the right things, then I'll be happy. Nope. It's backwards. It's backwards thinking. I wish it wasn't discoloring the water so much. That tablet. So I could get an accurate... Is it on? Is it on, Audie Pants? Is it on, bud? The array. Comes with the new control panel. It has 2 settings. Connect the power. Okay. So that's standby mode with all the lights. That's it. That's it, Audie Pants. And then you can hook it on the end here. The control module slips on here, huh, Audie Pants? Audie, you're such a good assistant. There we go. And we're off. We're trying it. Okay, I wish I was closer to this, though. Alright, hold on. Stand by. That's nice that you give me so much cable. I do have a lot of cable. And it was pretty inexpensive, too. It was less than $200. But I could take to the park and do this for people that, like, really could freaking use the detox. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the folks that live out on the mesa.
Yeah.
They got really hard life. A lot of times people just find places where they can fit in life just to survive. You know it? They don't want nothing fancy. They don't want like more than they deserve, you know? They need to have more amenities for folks that, you know, the bottom echelon. This thing has like little divots. And I got bad feet, so I gotta be careful. I'll take myself out. Mom, the neighbor kid? Well, he's 18, 19, 20, I don't know, he's 20 now. He'll be 20 soon. He just turned 20. We've been kind of keeping an eye on him. And then he moved to Minnesota. He's moving back to the Taoski Valley. Yeah. We'll make him come over and hang out. I'm going to see if I can learn how to, I don't know. I got to keep figuring out how to get through to these youths. These young people. These people, teach them that they got to be good to one another and don't be doing all this dirty shit. Just because the world's headed that way down Babylon, don't need, you know. We're at that point in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Don't look at the light. The end. The greedy. They gotta look. Because they think that they're, you know, above it. So they can look when they open the ark. Oh, what's going on over there? And their faces melt. You know? Keep your eyes closed until this part ends. Things are getting pretty bizarre. Not where, I mean, things are always bizarre where I'm at. I just happen to, like, I don't know. I went to the coffee, I call it there's a place in town, what's it called? 420. Something 420. I gotta get the name of the place. I know the staff's name, Lori, Bo, Chaz. Met a new guy, I can't remember his name. Anyway, nice folks. And they give you a cup of coffee too. They give you a cup of coffee. So I stopped in today, said hi to them to see how things are in their world, you know. There's so many dynamics that are playing out. There's so many. Come on, you and I, we might have had our hard years, right? We figured out. We figured it out. Like, you didn't continue the same behaviors that you had when you were under a great deal of stress when we were growing up, right? And you had the evolution of your own psyche with your head injury, right? And that comes with so many of its own challenges every day, yeah? And I'm glad we didn't let it hold us up. Keep us from having a good relationship today. And I understand not everybody has a wonderful relationship or has had a wonderful relationship with their mother or their father, and I just try, you know, I used to hold on to, when I get mad about people do stuff, I get so mad about it. And then time would always pass and I'd forget about it. That's just my personality, you know. Pretty much anybody could do whatever they want, you know. It's easily to forgive, I guess. And then people started treating me in ways that I didn't think was okay. And so I was like, oh gosh, I do have boundaries. What are you doing, Benny? Don't drink that, Benny. That's nasty. Good boy, Benny. Oh, Ma, call Benny.
Benny, here.
Good dog. Oh, that little shit. He's gonna... Come here! Benny! Alright. This thing is... I think it is... I can't tell if it's work... I gotta try it without the damn ginger tab. Go lay down with Grandma Retta. Nope, he's not gonna let me get away with it. Damn it. I really tried to let him out before. It's not a big deal. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Go. Go. I'll be right back. Good dog. Come on. Good dog. Good dog. Good dog. Thank you, Benny. Yeah, I can't tell if it's. I gotta try it tomorrow, Ma.
Yeah.
I gotta try it without that tab thing in it.
Oh.
Because it discolors the water. I can't tell if it's really, really working or not because of that tablet. Dang it. Oh well. I don't think it can hurt you to detox, right? I got a doctor's appointment. They're going to look at my blood. They never tell me what it says. That is my biggest beef. It's like they always do all this lab work, and they never tell me what it says.
Oh, they don't. Oh.
I can't remember the last time I went to a doctor and they had. Maybe 2007? I don't know. I guess if the, I don't even understand the world we live in. I did talk to my dad yesterday. We don't talk a lot. We were never very close. And I don't know. I have my reasons why. I can only guess why. But I guess what I decided yesterday is it's like Mom, you know, it doesn't really matter what happened before, and he hasn't done anything to me current that has been, you know, terribly jerkish, and he lives in a good place, like around a nice, well-knit community. He's doing that thing where where he's getting new teeth, and I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna hang on to mine as long as I possibly can. And he's just such a hasty guy. I'm so much like him. He's an Aries. He's first decadent Aries. I'm second. Although, like, the impulsivity that he's had, right? I think that he's had to contend with. I've learned how. Because I've had that sick, because all that angst in me, you know? And a lot of stuff, like, he had a speech impediment when he was a little boy. And instead of correcting his speech, until later, they just like he has a sister and everybody calls her Gia because that's how he pronounced Andrea. And so it was oh so cute. Isn't it so cute, Gia. And so that's just what they called her for years. I had a speech impediment and I had to learn how to get over it because he'd freaking yell at me for talking funny, I never wanted to have kids. I thought I'd be too hard on them. I didn't know if I'd be able to let them live how they wanted to live enough, because if some of the ways that they wanted to live was dangerous, or like I would have been a parent that would no way that they were gonna let, if I had a little girl, no way they're gonna leave the house with frickin' short shorts like girls wear. There's no way. Like, there's too many fucking perverts on the planet. I'm not giving them fucking shit to look at, and it's not gonna be my kid. Because there's too, I mean, the number, I mean, I think about that a lot. The fact that, oh, I see what it's doing. That when I was a young, like the advances, the unwelcome advances, didn't cease until I came into my power, right? So I still want to be able to teach young people to stand into your power. If that's not acceptable, if these things aren't welcome to you, that you have the absolute right to say, no, I don't want to have anything to do with this. And that stands true in a lot of situations. Parents think that they have kids to be their little puppets. You know what? They don't recognize. Mom had no choice but to recognize the autonomous spirit in which I had. She learned what it was like to have a wild child, huh, Ma? Wasn't your boy. Jerry was too busy reading freaking Trivial Pursuit cards and stuff. And I was out figuring it out, right? Yeah. So here I like to collect all the data that I've acquired and share with people what made all the mistakes I've made. Maybe they won't make the same mistakes I've made. Maybe, hopefully they'll make all their own. There isn't much that people can't come back from in this life, but what we gotta see, what we gotta see different and change is all the crap that's happened in the last freaking, oh gosh, I don't know, since we've been since we've been alive, since the however many years the oldest person on the planet is, right? So how much crap people have done in that last mini time period, we better start freaking trying to clean up the mess, right? There's so many different ideas about what family is out there. You know why people fall into crime and they get into gangs and stuff like that? Because they don't got nobody to get their back. They don't got nobody to look out for them when they're sick. They don't got nobody to take care of them. So they find these lifestyles that it's like, okay, I can't find a way to fit life and make it fit how I want to make it fit, so I might as well just contort it. And you think about all the karma that's acquired living these lifestyles, I don't want nobody to have to live on this street. Nobody should have to live on this street with all the freaking world theatrics, the money and stuff spent on freaking postage. No, everybody could have a roof over their head, Everybody could have a place. However they wanted to live. Not like big old exuberant mansions and stuff like that, but, So now I can't see the bottom of it. I guess it's working pretty good. Now that tablet does, I'm sure it's making the water pretty murky, so I'm going to have to redo the whole thing tomorrow without the tablet to see and run a cycle. But it's working. I don't know. I think it works. I think it's worth it. I think other people, because I've told homies, I have told people about this that live on the mesa, and I've showed them the evidence. You know. I wish I could get my teeth drilled out and have different fillings put in, because I have those mercury metal fillings. When Mercury goes into retrograde, I could taste it. I've proven it. Yeah. So, anyway, I'd like to have these drilled out. I don't really want to do it myself. I don't know. Figure something out. What else? What else? Oh, I got pizza today. We went and got Chaloops. That's our pizza place that we like to go to. We're still celebrating Mom's birthday. I'm still not feeling 100%. And so I was like, well, I'll just get something that we can eat, for the rest we can kind of graze on. And Mom's getting her appetite back too. Huh, Ma? Yeah? Yep. Yep. So we're on the mend up here in Northern California. We're supposed to get a little bit more snow coming up here pretty quick, but nothing. I don't think it's going to be like 8 inches like it was the other day. It always trips me out, like how little snow falling packs up to be so much snow. People always go, we need the moisture. That shit drives me crazy. Well, we really need the moisture. Then pray for rain, because that is actual moisture. Right? People freaking Mr. Iski says that it's a foot of snow per inch of water. That's what Mr. Iski says. So that's not much moisture. So that's a whole buttload of snow you gotta get to get like any kind of measurable acclamations. And then plus, whenever, I don't know, where I live, just weird stuff. Does weird stuff happen where other people live too? When I lived in Oregon, weird stuff happened in Oregon, and I talked about it. And now that I live here, like I'm at the flower shop today, and I was getting a cup of coffee, and they had this little this little local newspaper, and I pick up the little local newspaper. On the front of it is my old landlord's father. I'm just like, oh my god, I can never get away from myself. It's just always, yeah, it's hilarious how small the world is. It's hilarious. It cracks me up how small the world is. And I got to go to the vitamin place today, and I got some rescue remedy. Mom had taken this stuff for years, huh, Ma? You like it, huh? And then what else? The rescue remedy, and then I got Mullen tea, and then I got one of those little scoops, and that's supposed to draw out all the stuff. Ma doesn't have a lot. Mom's never been a smoker, so she doesn't have that much mucus in her lungs. But she has been coughing here and there, so if there is anything in her lungs, the Mullen will draw it out. So I'll just and when I'm done with this talk here when I'm done with this foot cycle thing, I'm gonna go make her some more Mullen tea, and then These flowers smell so good, huh, Ma? Mom got birthday flowers and they're just so pretty. I got these from the grocery store the other day. They're kind of nice, but those over there are pretty freaking nice. Then Mom got new slippers, huh? You like them? How you feel any different being 73, Ma? Being 73 instead of 72?
Right.
You don't feel any different? No? I think it's so. People do that. That whole thing about taking out your teeth and then having false teeth. I just don't. I don't. Grandma never did. Grandma, I remember Grandma had like her teeth until she was in her 80s, I think. I know some lady, she it was like her dad he was 86. He died when he was 86, but like when he was 85, he got all of his teeth pulled out. And then something happened, and it's something about dental, man. It's connected. They're connected to every organ that you have, right? So that kind of tells you how it's a measurement of how healthy you are too. Ma, you got a nice pretty smile still. Because of the how you slept, she's got like calcium build up here. She ain't going to a dentist. See, that's the thing. The world needs to create we need to create an environment that is more conducive to energetic sensitive people that want to leave the house. Have more mobile dental technicians come to the house, you know. To bring the equipment in, just, you know, just check it out. All right. Oh, yeah, that's easy. Okay. Stuff like that. Make it nice and easy for everybody. You know. We got to. This is how the meek are going to inherit the earth. This is how the meek are going to inherit the earth. Is it the kids that are being born right now, and like in the last 5 years and 8 years, you know, they're you ain't gonna be able to drop bombs and stuff like that. You know? Daddy ain't gonna be able to look in that face and be like, okay, Daddy's gotta go to work. You not if you're gonna do nothing, that's gonna cause anybody any harm, These kids are gonna make people accountable. Accountable. And the only way the world is gonna evolve in a positive trajectory is if people rectify for the monstrosities in which they've done. They gotta become accountable. So we'll see. The powers that be, it's not like it can't happen. But so right now I can't see the bottom of it. I can't see the bottom of my. This is what the foot detox. So it looks like comparable. It's on the last cycle. It's hierarchy. That's pretty cool, Ma. I think it's working. I think this ionic foot box. I'm gonna try it one more time to see in the morning without those tablet things, because these tablet things turn the color. Ginger tablets. I think I'm pretty happy with it. And I could plug this into the plug at the park and do it for freaking people right there. You know it? Homegirl charges $40. I think that's fair. I just got to get a bunch of trash liners. It's working though. Are you getting hungry? Need some snacks? Want some like oatmeal or something? Or I got your vegetable pizza still. That's good. All right. We bought some dude that his debit his food card doesn't turn on until the 3rd. So we bought him some ham sandwich stuff and some carrots. They were out of garlic. There was no garlic in the store at all. No fresh garlic. They had that jar. I got him a little jar of garlic. He was not. He was like, yeah, that's why I didn't get garlic yesterday. I'm like, well, you could eat it or give it to somebody else if you want. It makes no difference to me. I have garlic at home. People at Chaloops are nice, man. People in the community are real nice around here. They are. I have my comfort people. The people that I was like, okay, I'll go here. Sometimes something crappy will happen. But usually I get over it and I'll go back. But like if it's a couple times, like I won't go to fucking Martyrs no more. Cause I go into places for like I go in at 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon for a reason. Cause I know that's the slow time. I get that the shifts are changing and stuff like that, right? But I always go to the bartender and do my to-go order. And every time I go into that fucking place, that bartender, whoever she is, she always acts like she just has everything else better to do than to take my fucking order or to make sure that my mom and I have a good meal, you know? And so it's like, all right, I won't go there no more. I get when I'm not welcome. People have no problem letting me know that I am not welcome. And so, okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought this was a restaurant. I thought everybody was welcome here. But you know what? People have their own fucking hang-ups. And I've never been like someone to, you know who my judgment sits with at whatever is like people that can help people that just fucking don't. Rich people, or even, not even rich people, just but anybody that can help people in life make their lives better, they just don't feel like it. Anybody that is what their life is, and it seems more and more that we're headed up. We're just in the age of the rise of the narcissist, live in a society where just live that best life just serves you. Okay, narcissist. It's like, what are you doing for other people while you're having your best life? If I get one more freaking stupid video reel in my feed, I don't know why a lot of times the stuff that they think that I should be seeing is so absurd. But freaking people spend, I don't know how much money, I don't even want to know how much money people spend on travel, preparation, all their gear to go up to the freaking highest point in the world so that they may or may not die. It's just, oh my god. I mean, the cracks of society get wider every single day. Every single day. More and more people become homeless because they have hard choices to make. Or their landlord just doesn't want to fucking let them live there anymore. Whatever. I mean, the possibilities are, everywhere. Don't eat nothing. Ma, I gotta go get the squirt bottle, Ma. Can you keep an eye on Tuck, Artie? Alright. Here, let me... Good boy, Artie, coming with me? Yeah, that'll work. Good dog. Okay.
I need a more robust squirt bottle. But, I'm gonna say this works pretty good. Yeah, I think it works, Ma.
Oh, that's
I
good.
can see the sediment. We're gonna do yours soon, too. I'll have another product review to do soon. I'm about to spend $300 on a battery for the Suburban.
A yellow top. I read the reviews though. I just don't like the idea, but it's still better than an electric car where they're like $12,000. So I'll take it.
Look at this, Ma. Came out of my feet. Isn't that crazy? What? Don't touch it. It's nasty.
Good boy, Artie. Yeah, I'm gonna say that works. That works real just as good as Judy's. Ma. That was definitely worth the investment. I'm gonna be able to make some people feel better with this stuff. See, it don't cost much. It don't take a lot. People just have to put effort into their own life and like do stuff like eat okay, you know? Like don't eat a bunch of crap all the time. It's everything moderation. Everything's about balance, and I can't believe how much people straight up poison themselves. You know what? They never got told. I had PE class. They taught, and then when I was in like 15, I was like the future farmer of America, or what? How? No, future housewives of America, or whatever that because I wanted to learn how to bake, and we didn't even live in a place that even had like a decent like a stove or oven that worked, right? And so I joined the places, I joined the things so that I could learn how to do the things I wanted to do. And we'd go across the street when I went to Nova, my Nova year in Reading. How many other people had this experience in the United States? where there was what, three high schools. There was Central Valley, there was Enterprise, and there was Shasta. And then south of the town there was Anderson. Anderson always did their own thing because they're the hick school. The 4-H school where all the ranchers kids went and stuff like that. And well, they had their own ranch anyway. So I went to but ninth grade year, freshman year, there was one school over by Shasta High School, and it was one of those Tataria buildings. Because Mount Shasta, they got the big giant tunnels to the left. We used to go on, what do you call it? School field trips to the dam, and I remember seeing those ginormous tunnels, and I would think, man, those are like tunnels for giants. And anyway, but so Nova was the high school's what they called it. And so for years, I wonder how long Nova. I'm part of a group, a Nova like reunion page on Facebook or something, but I'm sure the question's been answered several times over of when Nova began and when it ended. It ended because of Foothill High School, and then it became an administrative building, from what I understand. And it's been like it's done that before, but so you had one school for ninth grade, and then everybody went off to their prospective high schools. They did it because a lot of people said that one of the reasons why they did it is because there was so much animosity between the high schools that they wanted to bring them together before they made them adversaries or something. I don't know. It's not even how it is anymore. It was a trip. I had some wild times there. I got run over. My foot got run over by one of the maintenance guys in the quad. I tackled Angelo Nye because he absconded. He took a note out of my hand, but it was from a girl that liked him, but the note was to me, and she was telling me how she liked him, and he took it, and I got it back. Good old Nova. That's a weird place. That's where that's where I went to school when you had your stroke. And I'd run down every day, and I'd sit in the hospital bed with you, and we'd watch cable while you're in the hospital. Yeah, that was a very hard time for me. I drank at Nova. Mr. Holohan, best teacher I ever had. One of my most favorite teachers I've ever had. He could have really got. Although I tried to go to the counselor and tell them that my life was under duress. Like, I asked them to call CPS because I wasn't safe at home, and the guy thought I was being just like a dramatic, teenage girl on my period or something. And he could have followed up by just calling the police and seeing finding out what the police reports were. Like I had heard the day that I got RPD pulled a firearm on me. I mean, just the level of duh in Redding, California. How come not everybody gets to grow up this way? That's no fun. People are getting their chance now, though. So much, gosh. Let's do a little quick scroll, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. There it is. The Optima Yellow group. You know what sold me on it? $309. Is I read this review and the guy said that he lived it. What finally killed it was the 11th winter in Colorado, and I was like, okay. I've been familiarized with batteries for since I was in the Air Force back in 2000. Every winter was a battery nightmare trying to keep equipment warm enough and batteries strong enough to get started. And when they call for an equipment on a site and it's freaking, wind chills are negative 25 and you got your ether cans, it just sucks. In the Suburbans starting to go wah wah. Yesterday it had the hardest time turning over yet, so I was like, just do it. Just freaking do it. I hate, but it's just such a. But it'll one day. Oh, you won't hear me complain about it no more. It'll just be done, and but all these other people are really happy with how fast how easy their cars turn over. So we don't. There's nothing parks in a garage. Uh, we just got an overhang out here, but that wind comes off, and phew, everything gets cold out there. That's for sure. So the story continues, and thanks if anybody hung out for the unpacking. I'll do another one in the morning, to see without the ginger tablets. But I'm satisfied with how it turned out, and I'm gonna tell my friend Judy, and I'm excited to share this detoxification process with anybody and I can. So that's what I got for now. Thanks for hanging out.